I didn't touch him.
You know.
Listen.
Hey, we know, buddy. We
First,
know.
first,
We know.
first
We
and
know.
foremost,
We know.
first and foremost, somebody was in the room saying that I was scared of them. So I stepped to him and showed him who was the boss of the
Terence Bud Crawford and Saul Canelo Alvarez nearly came to blows during a fiery press conference in New York, setting the stage for what could be one of the most thrilling showdowns in boxing history. In a moment of high tension, Crawford stormed across the stage in anger, only to be met with a powerful shove from Canelo. The situation escalated quickly, prompting Dana White and event security to step in and separate the fighters before things got out of hand. Adding fuel to the fire, Crawford responded to Canelo's earlier comment about wanting a smaller ring by declaring, "I'm coming for everything he's got." Their intense face-off had fans buzzing, with the atmosphere thick with anticipation for the explosive fight ahead.
Try to respect my opponents, and I think he don't did them because he really wanted to do. I think Turki Al-Ashi told him, "You need to do something," and he did. He did. And now before I respect his word because he say, "Oh, I'm not gonna let somebody to tell me what I need to do," and he did. So, but you know me. I respect everybody, but if you with me, so it's gonna be different.
Terence, is that true? Did Turki Al-Sheikh ask you to spice things up?
Turkey didn't ask me to do nothing. I didn't touch him.
Crawford made it crystal clear he's not the least bit intimidated by Canelo Alvarez. Brushing off any suggestions of fear, he carried himself with unshakable confidence throughout the press events. He intentionally got up close and personal, making a statement that he's the one in control. Crawford firmly declared that he approached Canelo to prove who's really calling the shots, sending a strong message that he's not backing down from the challenge. With fight night approaching, he vowed to bring relentless pressure, refusing to let anyone dictate the pace or strategy inside the ring. His boldness wasn't just for show. Every deliberate move toward Canelo and every composed stare-down drove home 1 point. This isn't a fight he's dreading. It's a battle he's fully prepared to win.
Oh, no.
Listen.
Hey, we know, buddy. We know.
First and foremost, somebody was in the room saying that I was scared of them. So I stepped to him and showed him who was the boss of this fight. I ain't scared of
Hey, I never say that. Your uncle say that, not me.
I ain't scared of and you're going to find that out. As you seen, the last press conference,
We'll see.
when I walked you down, when you supposed to be the bigger man.
Yeah, hey, you say that because you're fighting with nobody, and you obviously look like you're a great fighter. But you find out September 13th, this is going to be different.
Canelo Alvarez remained unfazed by the stage confrontation, calmly stating that his reaction was purely instinctive. He explained that he only pushed Crawford because the challenger got too close. "That was just my reaction," Canelo said, adding that intense face-offs are part of the game, and he was simply drawing a line of respect. Despite the heated moment, Canelo didn't downplay Crawford's abilities. He openly acknowledged Bud as a well-rounded, experienced fighter and someone worthy of respect. Still, Canelo made it clear that when the bell rings in September, his mindset is locked in, disciplined, focused, and hungry for victory. "I'm here to win," he declared, hinting that this fight might become one of the defining battles of his storied career. A clear sign that the tension isn't just for show, but a prelude to something truly historic.
Hello, what did you think about the shove and that moment that happened on stage?
Oh, I'm turning on right now.
Right? Yeah. Did it make you want to go harder for the 13?
I don't know, but made me feel more excited.
I love it.
I'm gonna train so far.
The atmosphere at the New York press conference between Terence Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez was charged with tension that went well beyond standard hype. When Canelo pushed back, both verbally and physically, Crawford fired back without hesitation. "The only running I'll be doing is upside his head. And he's got a big one, too," he snapped, drawing shocked reactions from the crowd. The back and forth escalated when Canelo suggested a smaller ring for the fight. Crawford didn't flinch, responding with a cold promise. "I'm coming for everything he's got." Tensions reached a boiling point when Crawford advanced toward Canelo, and Canelo responded with a hard shove. Security quickly stepped in to defuse the situation, but the message was clear. This is no stage drama. It's personal and it's real.
Don't worry about it. He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. I think this fight is gonna be in the books of the history of boxing for sure. That's for sure.
For sure, them belts coming with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you right now.
You can see it, but it's gonna be difficult. You take it to your home.
I'm taking them. And ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it come fight night.
I know Turkey's in your corner,
I promise you.
But look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't look different. You're nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different.
We'll see.
You're gonna see.
We'll
you know
see.
it.
We'll see.
Crawford recently revealed that he and Canelo shared an unexpectedly respectful dinner ahead of their press conference in Riyadh, an event arranged by Saudi promoter Turki Al-Sheikh. While the gesture reflected mutual professionalism, Crawford admitted the dinner felt awkward. He wasn't hungry, having already eaten and barely touched his plate. Meanwhile, Canelo confessed that he couldn't stop thinking about the looming clash set for 2 months later. Despite the polite conversation and calm setting, Crawford made it clear. All friendliness stops once the bell rings. He intends to use every ounce of that quiet tension as fuel, locking in with laser focus when it's time to fight.
Last night.
Man, there was so much food there. I couldn't eat. I had just ate, so it was kind of crazy.
Did you get the sense that Canelo was perhaps trying to scope you out, or was it just a friendly dinner?
It was a friendly dinner. You know, it wasn't no animosity, bad blood, or anything like that.
Was His Excellency trying to probe anything between you, ask some questions that might cause some hairy moments?
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
David Benavidez has given Terence Crawford favorable odds heading into the potential clash with Canelo Alvarez, praising Crawford's high-level ring IQ and elite skill set. According to Benavidez, if Crawford can carry the added weight effectively, he has around a 70% chance of pulling off the win. He pointed to Crawford's proven track record against elite opponents and highlighted his ability to stay composed under pressure, calling him a masterful fighter who thrives in tough situations. Still, Benavidez acknowledged the major hurdle, moving up to super middleweight, a division where Canelo has long held the advantage. Later, Benavidez offered a more balanced perspective, suggesting Canelo might actually be a slight favorite, possibly 60-40 due to the size and weight disparity. Nevertheless, he emphasized that Crawford's talent makes the outcome far from certain. His take reflects deep respect for both men and a recognition that this is one of the sport's most unpredictable and high-stakes matchups.
Crawford, does he have an opportunity to beat Canelo?
I think if anybody has a chance to beat Canelo, I think it's Terence Crawford. His IQ is on another level. He's a great fighter and he's strong. It's just that it's a lot of weight. I wouldn't be surprised if Terence Crawford wins. Wouldn't be surprised if he loses either. Terence Crawford, when he went up against the best opposition, like Errol Spence, he showed what level he's on, what type of dog he is. So I don't know. You really have to let these fights play out to see what happens. He might get hurt. That might activate him to come back strong.
Could you still make 68?
I don't want to make 68.
No, I know you don't. Terence wins 68.
Yeah, well, if that's, yeah, I can make one.
Speaking on ESPN, Stephen A. Smith delivered a thoughtful analysis of the highly anticipated showdown between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. That he emphasized the historic nature of the matchup, two generational talents squaring off at super middleweight, and made it clear that he holds deep respect for both fighters and their legacies. In his breakdown, Stephen A. praised Crawford's exceptional ring IQ and ability to adapt, pointing out that his slick southpaw stance could create serious problems for Canelo. However, he also acknowledged that Canelo's raw strength and proven championship experience make him a dangerous and highly capable opponent.
Let me tell you what I think should be gone. The notion that Terence Bud Crawford should move up 3 weight classes, 21 pounds, to fight Canelo Alvarez. He's entirely too small. Jamel Charlo already proved that. Y'all remember that scene from Rocky? Remember that scene from Rocky 2? When Carl Weathers was Apollo Creed and his trainer was like, can I be honest? I saw you beat this man within an inch of his life. and he kept coming. He wouldn't go away. He's wrong for us, baby. He's wrong. Let it go. Paulo couldn't do it and lost fight number 2. Trained him for Rocky 3 and then got killed in Rocky 4 by Drago because he couldn't let it go. Bud Crawford needs to let it go.
Many boxing analysts believe Terence Crawford's best shot at beating Canelo Alvarez lies in studying Dimitri Bivol's 2022 blueprint. Bivol controlled that fight with surgical precision, using a sharp, disciplined jab, smart range management, and constant movement to frustrate Canelo at light heavyweight. His well-timed defensive bursts and slick footwork kept him out of danger, and in control, Crawford's team appears to be taking notes. Trainers like Brian Bomac McIntyre have reportedly reviewed both the Bivol and Mayweather bouts, looking to build a strategy focused on hit-and-move tactics, elite footwork, and ring generalship. Some critics suggest Crawford may also benefit from emulating Erislandy Lara's lateral movement, switching angles off the ropes, avoiding mid-range exchanges, and using his stance-switching ability to keep Canelo guessing. In essence, the consensus is clear. Crawford has the tools to follow Bivol's winning formula: keep Canelo at a distance, dominate with the jab, outmaneuver him, and strike with precision.
Bivol is the fight you got to study if you're Crawford. Crawford ain't Floyd, but he can do a Bivol. The problem is Bivol's a big dude. This is rough because this fight is only a matchup fight. Let me tell you what I mean. I got a lot of fighters Canelo fought at 168 beating Crawford. I got Caleb Plant beating Crawford. I got Berlanga beating. I got Callum Smith beating Crawford. Just way too huge, of course. But that's why Crawford ain't campaigning at 168. He's trying to beat Nello because Nello is a special case. He's one of the best fighters of all time, and he's actually a little guy who ballooned up.
Terence Crawford has downplayed the size gap between himself and Canelo Alvarez, pointing out that both fighters are listed at 5'8". However, that comparison overlooks a key factor: their natural weight classes. While Crawford has dominated in the welterweight division, Canelo has competed all the way up to light heavyweight, demonstrating the ability to carry power and absorb punishment at much heavier weights. Analysts stress that this isn't just a matter of height, it's about natural size, strength, and how each fighter handles weight on fight night. With Crawford jumping straight to 168 pounds, super middleweight, and no rehydration clause in place, critics believe Canelo could hold a serious physical advantage.
Fight, realistically left your mind once he said he's not interested, or you're still pursuing it?
Not at all. I think business talk. With the right business come across the table, it'll happen. I just be talking, man. Canelo a big dude, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I believe in my abilities. He's a heavy dude, but he's not a big guy. Like, he's 5'8", I'm 5'8", you know what I mean? My arm's longer than his, so that fight would be good.
During a more relaxed moment, Canelo reportedly remarked that facing Crawford would be a simple fight for him, casually referencing a potential purse of up to $150 million. That such staggering figures are a big part of why both fighters are seriously considering this high-stakes matchup. Given their global recognition and legendary resumes, the bout has all the ingredients of a blockbuster event, with massive financial rewards and legacy-defining implications on the line.
Terence Crawford, his name keeps coming up, and I know he's a lot smaller than you. Is that a fight that you would ever consider under any circumstance?
I always say if the fight make sense, why not? But he's not in the plan.
He's not in the plan?
No.
Okay. Is there a specific reason for it? Is it because of his size, or it won't do anything for you in terms of pushing you toward your goals?
Like I say, if it makes sense, maybe. I don't know right now. I just gonna enjoy this fight, and please let me enjoy this fight, and then you're gonna know what is next.
During an interview on The Breakfast Club with Charlemagne the God, Canelo Alvarez praised Terence Crawford's elite skills, but expressed hesitation about the proposed super middleweight bout. He pointed out that Crawford jumping up 3 weight divisions to 168 pounds could create a narrative that undermines the significance of the fight. Critics, he noted, might argue that Crawford was simply too small for the division, potentially diminishing the value of a win. While Canelo made it clear he respects Crawford as a fighter, he stressed that the size disparity is an important consideration. He added that even if he were to defeat Crawford, the victory might not carry the same weight as one earned against a true super middleweight, suggesting it may not resonate as strongly with fans or critics.
Fight with Benavides, like say, he just bring 25 more than fight. So, I don't care about that, but I can move, right?
Did you hear what Turkey said? He got on the stage and said, if beat Canelo an offer, he's smart to take it. What are your response to that?
Send me the offer. If it's what I want, I'm gonna take it. You know.
Would you put a rehydration clause in there?
We'll see. I don't like to talk about other fight when I got it.
You understand? Like that's the fight that everyone wants to see. That's the fight that fans want to see you in there with.
Yeah, I understand that. Same happened with Golovkin.
Yeah, and it happened.
And same happened with Carlos Smith.
And it happened.
And same with Video Sunday.
And it happened. I think it happened.
And with Troll, and with Mayweather, and with Cotto.
That's why I believe the fight happened. Would you ever go up to 175? Because 168, I feel like you fought everybody. They're taking belts away from you. 175, you got Benavides, you got Morrell, you got the rematch with people.
If I go 175, well, that rematch.
That would be the first time. Well, then you can look around and see what's out there. 175.
And then we.
Would you make a Crawford's performance against Masvidal?
I think he knows why his weight class is there, right? He make a good fight, but for me, I think he lost the fight or draw.
Okay.
Or could be the other side.
He was saying your name a lot all week. I was out there in
because
LA.
he want to sell the fight. If they don't talk about me, they don't say.
Would you look at a fight with Crawford? So in the past, you told me no.
If the money is right,
However, Canelo's remarks sparked mixed reactions. Some viewed them as a sign of confidence, while others saw them as a possible underestimation of Crawford's skill and determination.
Obviously, everybody wants you to fight Benavides, and now there's conversation about Crawford. Crawford saying he wanted to fight you. Everybody wants to fight you.
Yeah.
Now, I saw at the end of the Crawford fight, the how they call him, the Excellency. Yeah, Turkey. His Excellency. The Sheik said that he would be willing to pay whatever you want to fight Crawford.
Fine.
Yeah.
If he's willing to pay whatever I want, comes down.
That'll work. So if
yeah,
you're in. So if the numbers were right with Crawford, you'll do it.
Why not? Why not? I think Crawford, don't get me wrong, he's a great fighter. But for me, in my weight class, it's an easy fight. For me, easy money. So if the money is right, I'm in, because I don't like to fight guys like Crawford because he move a lot and the fight is not that great. I saw Crawford the last fight and he don't move that much now. So if the money is right, I'm in. Why not?
How you think he did at that weight, at 154? How you think Crawford did?
They are a weight class for a reason. And you need to ask him.
This sentiment reflects the high level of respect both Canelo and Crawford command across the boxing world. They're widely regarded as fighters who consistently pursue greatness and never back down from a challenge. Unlike other hyped matchups that have fallen short of expectations, a showdown between these two warriors is expected to deliver, both in skill and spectacle, thanks to their proven track records and fearless reputation.
That help your legacy, or do you feel like that's something that's not worth it to you?
Everything in my career, every fight make my legacy different and better. No, Terence Crawford is a great fighter. He's a good fighter, but like I say, he's a weight classes for a reason. I'm focused 100% on Berlanga, and then. You never know what happened.
Yeah.
So, who do you think comes out on top? Does the size and weight difference give Canelo a clear edge, or can Crawford defy the odds once again? Drop your predictions in the comments below. We want to hear from you.
What makes the elite the elite? A lot of them chase money. Terence, he chased greatness.
Yeah.
And I think Canelo chases greatness.
Yeah.
So they're not going to cheat us like Charlo cheated.